Hey everyone, this is Boom.
And I'm Spice. And yet again, we just keep on rolling out the hits. Thing is, while this is Boom and Spice book advice, we'd be nowhere if not for our friends. And this week we've got a very special guest for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. He is an animal. He's a poet. He's an actor. He's a Drake aficionado. He's a gentleman and a scholar. He's a gambler. He's a risk taker. He's a wheeler and a dealer. Ladies and gentlemen, Bam.
Hey, good to be back again.
Are you excited?
I'm more than excited, man. I am actually ecstatic. I would
Ecstatic.
Say. Yeah.
Oh man, he read his thesaurus before this,
Yeah, see, that's a step up from excitement.
Oh man.
Ecstaticness.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
Boom. How excited are you to hear Bam's poem?
Oh, so excited, Spice.
Ecstatic, would you say?
Oh,
Would you say ecstatic?
what would you?
I don't know if that's hard.
It's something, all right. Oh man, who wants to go first?
You know what? I feel like I wasn't gonna do it, but I feel like I'm gonna go again. I feel like
Oh
You
man,
just start it hard,
am I surprised?
Alright, this one's called The Stray Dog. I see him coming, and I think, here he comes, that old stray dog. He doesn't stay long though, just takes what he needs, just meeting what he needs, and then he leaves. God, I hope that she doesn't think this way of me.
No, I like that. I've got one critique.
Okay.
Man, you say needs right next to each other.
I know,
Yeah.
but I kind
Yeah.
of dig it because he's getting what he needs. So I said just taking what he needs. Then I wanted to do it the ing, the ing. So I said just meeting what he needs, meeting his needs. I don't know.
I get that. You're looking for that parallel structure, but saying needs twice there makes it sound like you don't know another word for
Yeah.
Want,
resources.
I see what you're saying. I see
Things
what
he
you're saying.
desires.
See, what I want to do, I want to do those ones where it kind of looks like, I'm not even sure how to put it, where it's starts with one word, then goes to two words, and then four, then back to 3, 2, 1. So it's it's bigger, bigger than smaller, kind of like a pyramid type
I
thing.
gotcha. Yeah.
And that's what I was going for, but when I said the needs twice, I was going to go back down and say the end of the words that I said the previous sentences.
Okay.
But getting too confusing with the words I was trying to do, so I just ended up wrapping it up with double needs.
Ah man, the double needs.
Double needs.
That's my sole critique. Is I would not advise the double needs personally.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But no, I think this is definitely my best one. I really like this one. I think it's because I wanted to do something about a stray dog. I was just up there just kind of spitballing, in my head, and then the stray dog thing. I could relate this to if a girl thinks I'm being a dirty dog, So she relates me to the
You,
dog.
Bam. Not
So I hope
you.
that she doesn't think of me as this stray dog that just comes for what he wants.
The dirty dog.
Dog.
Damn, man, the dirty dog.
I don't want to be no dirty.
We only want cats on this podcast, huh, Sheldon?
I ain't chiming in.
Yeah, exactly. He's been a little mum since this began. I don't know.
Perhaps he would have been more happier if it was called the stray cat, I don't know.
On that note, boom. Do you want the ritual to continue?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Why? What is happening?
Just wait, 3 more episodes and.
Way too fun.
Oh my god, dude.
I know.
All right, I'll go first. This is
Man.
called Obituary. My professor continued his long, boring diatribe on comma splices or dangling modifiers or something like that. And I got to thinking, why name something such a distracting name anyways? Dangling. Who was the weirdo that heard a vague description of something and thought, look at that little word just dangling there. How queer. That guy was probably quirky as hell. No way did that guy get invited to parties. Otherwise, instead of dangling modifiers, they'd be vague or nondescript. Whatever. He's probably gone by now. You think that's something that belongs in an obituary? Definitely not a tombstone, but maybe an obituary. A passing mention, perhaps.
I dig that one. That was a good one. I really like that one a lot.
I think I find the speaker funny. The idea that he thinks that it's so weird to call it dangling, but he's going like nondescript as if he's not a weirdo. I think of him as like a hypocrite, where it's like he's sort of projecting the way he thinks of himself onto this guy.
Yeah, like,
This freak, calling it a dangling modifier. It is a weird freaking name, the dangling modifier.
I never even thought of it like that. You said like the reader, you don't think of it as yourself. See, I come from like all my the poems. I think like I'm the reader. You know, I don't put it as if I'm talking for somebody else. I guess some experience gained here.
I write from a different perspective. I use a pen name actually. I just don't say it on the air because it involves both my first initial and my last name.
Oh.
And my middle name. So really, it would not be hard to find if you heard my pen name.
I like that one.
I use that to create that distance where it's like for instance, my previous poem last time, I don't know a woman named Beth. I just created something in my head.
Yeah, I take it. Yeah, I could really work on using different perspective. All mine, I'm just like thinking, what do I have to say?
What about the haiku thing, dude?
you were all about getting into character.
What would a cowboy say about this?
They only do it as an Irishman.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you always have to go back to like nationalities? I said cowboy. Anyone can be a cowboy.
Yeah.
You're like,
I feel like when I don't know. I'm gonna end up saying too much and.
Yeah. Wise man once said nothing at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
we
with
had
that.
to tell that to Sheldon earlier.
Exactly. Yeah, that dude's always giving away his secrets.
Going.
All right.
Okay.
The main event.
Yeah, once again, closing out.
Let's get Bruce Buffer going.
Okay, this is called Out of Ink. The journey has been long. My soul laid bare. My time is ending shortly. I did all I could, and now that I'm done, I only hope for one thing. That my work be acknowledged, maybe put up on a shelf, and that I be recycled to better the planet's health.
That's nice.
That's it.
Yeah, I dig that. It's good.
Like that little end rhyme.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
This is probably our 3 best set of poems collectively.
Yeah, I think everyone.
At least since the first episode.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna go back and listen to my first ones and see.
You can.
Yeah. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, we do this thing
where
called
I
like a
see it?
podcast, and like you can just listen to that stuff.
That's how that
It's
works.
on YouTube.
I thought we were just talking for no reason. I thought we were just
Google. Yeah,
meeting
that
up
little
to talk about poetry.
that light on the microphone. What's that, dude?
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna have to go check those out. See my.
Might just have to, dude. Just plug the podcast on the podcast.
Hey, you guys should check this out.
Check out Boom and Spice.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you're this deep, you're already like in the door. Like, I don't know what else I need to do to convince you to listen to the podcast. I've got you in my grasp, dude. I'm a freaking puppeteer, and you're my marionette, listening to my podcast at my will. Yeah. Yeah, and boom.
So, what you guys think was the best poem? No certain reason why I want to know which ones you guys thinking the best.
Well, not yours. I don't know.
I think the most interesting or like beneficial one today would have been from Spice, just because it opened up that door for Bam here.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I mean, yeah, and like I don't do that often. Like, kind of step outside of who you're writing from. That's a cool thought. One thing with mine I'm seeing is like I keep a similar kind of length and writing scheme in almost every one of them. And I think that's something I'm going to try. Not so much work on because I like it, you know, there's a reason I write like that, but I think it'd be cool to try to step out of that for a little bit. Maybe
just
next time.
read more poetry, man.
Yeah.
Because I write like poets I like.
Mm-hmm.
That one was meant to be sort of like a Billy Collins type of wry humor, like witty sort of deal.
No, not to cut you off, but if I were to start getting into poetry, who's a good person to like to like be the first guy to look at their poems?
Billy Collins.
Billy Collins.
Billy Collins is the funniest poet I've ever read, and he's got very tangible metaphors. Like, let me find something for you, because I've already read my favorite poem.
Yeah.
Billy Collins' Flames.
Mhm.
I'll find a different Billy Collins that, like, I've taught this in a classroom. It's got a lot of good stuff going on. Let's see.
Yeah, because I couldn't even. I mean, till now, Billy Collins, I couldn't even name you a poet.
Yeah, you're good. So, this is called On Turning 10 by Billy Collins.
Alright.
The whole idea of it makes me feel like I'm coming down with something. Something worse than any stomachache or the headaches I get from reading in bad light. A kind of measles of the spirit, a mumps of the psyche, a disfiguring chicken pox of the soul. You tell me it is too early to be looking back, but that is because you have forgotten the perfect simplicity of being one and the beautiful complexity introduced by two. But I can lie on my bed and remember every digit. At 4, I was an Arabian wizard. I could make myself invisible by drinking a glass of milk a certain way. At 7, I was a soldier. At 9, a prince. But now I am mostly watching at the window. But now I am mostly at the window watching the late afternoon light. Back then, it never fell so solemnly against the side of the treehouse, and my bicycle never leaned against the garage as it does today. All the dark blue speed drained out of it. This is the beginning of sadness, I say to myself, as I walk through the universe in my sneakers. It is time to say goodbye to my imaginary friends. Time to turn the first big number. It seems only yesterday I used to believe there was nothing under my skin but light. If you cut me, I could shine. But now when I fall upon the sidewalks of life, I skin my knees. I bleed. That's Billy Collins.
I dig that. That was awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was sick. How long ago was he? Is he still like writing?
He's still
alive?
around.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's still kicking, dude.
Wow. Heck yeah.
That's a part of why I cite him, because it's not just Shakespeare sonnets, like it's,
Yeah, that sounded more like very modern.
very tangible.
Yeah, I dig that one a lot. That was cool.
He's a very funny poet, and he got me into it.
Yeah, I dig that. Well,
He's a fun place to start. I got Boom a collection of his poetry for his birthday.
That's right. Yeah, if you wanted to look at some right now, or
literally, the moment this is over,
we have it like on the shelf.
Well, now I got
forgot
some
about
homework
that.
to do, man.
That surprise party that we thought entailed dinner, and then it didn't. Did you hear about that? So Cameron's lie was that Boom's birthday was not a party, but a dinner, a secret dinner cooked for him, and I was going to partake in it because I was the one distracting him. So
I remember you distracting him.
The dinner. But the thing is, that part of the lie I believed. I thought.
I remember that you were so hungry.
Yeah, because I thought, oh man, there's a special dinner.
They eat all day.
Exactly, and neither did Boom.
I thought it was dinner too. We purposely didn't eat.
Yeah, we could have gone out to eat.
No, yeah, we had plenty. We were looking for something to do.
Yeah, exactly. We went to Barnes and Noble and like watched an episode of Rick and Morty and all this stuff.
You guys could have been eating, man.
Exactly. We got there starving.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Ate like one Stouffer's pizza and then went to my work. Oh man, that was tough.
That was funny. That was a funny time.
Bam, please let me know how you enjoy reading up on some Billy Collins. He's got a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into it after that one. For sure.
Boom. It was nice talking to you. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, yes, as always.
You're my favorite podcast partner.
That means a lot, especially when we got someone like Sheldon over here.
Oh, man. Love that guy.
He's a class act.
Honestly, brings his A game every time.
Never comes sloppy at work. He's always on it.
Does his research.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Not going to come prepared.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the notes that guy takes, diligent. Absolutely diligent.
He's something.
He's a steady port in a storm. I wouldn't want to, he's a solid hand. Love having him on the podcast. He's like the fifth Beatle of our podcast. We got Boom and Spice, and then you got Sheldon.
Is there 5 Beatles? like originally?
No.
Nope, that's what he was saying.
That's when
literally what he was
I thought
saying.
you were like he completes a piece, and I was saying
No.
if there was
No.
4 Beatles.
No, he's
Not quite.
He's the one working
Yeah,
in
no.
the he's the one working in the wings.
Okay, all right.
It's not official. Yeah.
I just know about Ringo, and then Tom
What?
Petty. I don't know.
Whoa.
What's his name? Paul McCartney.
I don't know many of the Beatles, just Ringo and Tom Petty.
Tom Petty's been going crazy lately.
Oh man, that was one of my worst.
Dude, Tom Petty's dead. What?
What?
Was
Yeah, I didn't know he made.
absolutely
They
not a
didn't, well, they shouldn't make revival albums if like
Wait,
he's
wait,
not
wait.
around.
Wait,
like,
wait.
you know.
Years and years have
Tom
passed.
What's the Beatle?
No, I just was thinking Paul McCartney and Tom Petty was like the first guy who looked like them and came to my head.
Paul McCartney's alive.
I know he's alive.
He still makes music.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. He just sounds like he'd be a Beatle. They kind of have like.
No, totally
More
different
similar.
styles.
Not
Somewhere-
at all. Not even.
What? I think they're
little.
somewhat similar.
In what sense?
Not
The
so
only thing I
much.
think is really that different is the accents.
No,
I
their
really don't-
music is very much.
I guess
different.
Tom Petty's more like, I don't even know, rustic. That's a I don't know.
I'd agree, but like that's not the only thing that differentiates them. Like the
One
song
of
topics,
two
the time period, the types of albums they put out, the amount of albums.
So who would it be? That'd be Paul McCartney, Ringo, John Lennon.
George Harrison.
I didn't know that one.
He's the guy who sang "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh, was he the one who got like taken out too early? You know what I mean? Like on stage or something. I heard one of them got like shot or something on stage.
No, John Lennon got
John
shot in
Lennon
a
was
stairwell,
killed.
and George Harrison got cancer.
Oh, I thought, I remember this from like a kid, like my music teacher telling us. I don't know why, but it's so like, maybe it was a good dream that he got shot like on stage while, like during a performance, like during a concert.
You're thinking of somebody else then.
Am I?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
Dimebag Darrell from Pantera got killed on stage. I can't imagine your teacher was talking about him, but that's just someone who got killed on stage.
I don't know why I remember I don't know why I thought that, but I just thought
Your
that.
teacher's a liar
Yeah.
and a thief.
It could have been a dream,
I hope.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I remember it being a shotgun, as I remember what she's saying. That's why, I've always thought this. I've always thought someone got shot on stage, but guess not.
Man, that cat better not get in that fish
He
tank.
is. He's been eyeing Oslo today.
I do not want that cat to eat that fish. I like that fish.
No, I'm not a big fan of the fish. He doesn't do nothing.
I'm fine with that.
I just think he's
He,
more like
he
a
doesn't
liability.
yell during the podcast at all.
Bam,
Yes.
you're the last person to be talking like that.
Alright, we don't gotta go there.
Yeah, pot need kettle, dude. I bought ramen that one time.
Yeah. Remember that big box of ramen? I fed us for
That you presumably mostly eat.
I don't, I guess that's true. That's got some truth to it. Can I say, man, I'm a ramen man.
Weird. That's a strange sentence.
I'm a ramen man.
Raymond man.
Everybody loves ramen.
I'm a remix Rocket Man. Raymond man.
That's not how he says it, though.
Hey, he
I
does.
thought you were doing
Rocket
a play
Man.
on Rain Man.
Rocket Man. Raymond man.
Ramen.
Alright.
What would it be about?
Wait, what? I completely wrong with like what we just talked about. Raymond, what? I was making what about
Instead of
Raymond?
Rocket Man,
Oh.
Raymond
I'd
Man.
be like, noodles in the water, they cooking slow. Something like that.
All right, that was better.
That was good.
That was.
All right.
Let's hold our horses on good.
Gosh, you give him a nod, and it's
Oh.
just
Yeah, it's
like,
better.
yeah, I know. This
Should
is
we do a quick round of haikus while we're here, man?
I'll make a haiku.
So give me
Alright.
a rundown. Isn't it
all
five?
right, we're
and seven,
gonna
five?
we're gonna do one haiku.
Yes. Just nip this in the books, man.
We've-
All right.
So is
we've
it
been-
5,
We've been
7, 5?
recording.
Yep, 575.
Alright.
You want to go first or me?
I'll go first. Freestyle 9.
Off the dome.
Off the door.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh wait.
You are kidding.
cooking ramen in. Hold on. Cooking ramen, man. Would you like a bowl, my guy? Perhaps you'd like it.
Would you like?
Wait, the whole is it like he did something?
I
Check it. And then,
17 syllables.
Yeah. Come on.
Just like that.
Who's next, man? I can rifle another one off if you want me to.
I'm good. I'm good. I'll go. All right. Painting on the wall. Empty shelf in between them. It has a knob there.
Nice. Does have a knob there.
Does have a knob.
I can confirm for the viewers at home. Yeah, there is a knob there.
I'd agree.
Yeah. Just write what I see. Simple man.
Mine came straight from
Straight from the
greater
heart.
power. Greater power. I can't
Straight
even.
from the heart.
Greater power.
Deep in my soul.
I've been coming with some deep stuff today, guys. It's been real deep.
Especially that one where you talk about offering someone ramen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh, dude.
You know, like if they're hungry, I'll give them a bowl. You know?
The ramen represents a soul.
Exactly.
Giving life to these
If you
people,
really think
man.
about it.
Serving up
Exactly.
bowls of life.
Yeah, that's his energy that he puts out into the world. All right, I'll bring us home. 3 wine bottles sit lonesome. They collect dust all alone. Only one has drank. Dranked, where it's like apostrophe D, and it's pronounced dranked. Dranked.
Like that.
Like your favorite rapper.
But wow, that's who you're doing.
Drake?
Like Drake rhymes with Drake.
Did you have to look around for that?
I was trying to
What reminder would you get?
I don't know.
from looking around.
I was trying to I think you were relating wine to Drake is what I thought you were doing. But
Well, I did by dranked.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the word that sounds like Drake.
You've been dranked, you know. I say that whenever I play a good Drake song, someone's like, "Man, I like what's that song called?" That's "Feel No Ways." You've been draked, dranked.
It's like what's that Ashton Kutcher show? Punked.
Yeah.
It's like punked.
There's your show.
Yeah.
It's a vlog. It was never even a podcast in the beginning.
You be drinking a bottle of
It was
something?
always a vlog.
Slam it down, dranked.
It's got this Twilight Zone way about it. It was always a vlog.
Yeah.
It was a vlog all along.
Yeah, when I get this my podcast going, you guys will be my first guest. You know.
Oh, sweet! I'm excited to rip Drake apart.
I think I'm gonna take that as
dangerous waters.
I'm gonna pin Drake to an altar and rip him to shreds.
Well, I think I'm gonna name it. I mean, right here, give you guys a sneak peek on the podcast. Drake and Friends, maybe, because I don't want to just solely talk about Drake. You know, Drake and his friends.
Yeah, but
that
makes it sound like Drake
your
is
Drake
on the podcast.
with your friends. Yeah.
Are you Drake?
No, I'm talking about Drake with friends. Would be that, or Drake. We're talking about Drake and Drake's friends.
I don't know. Brizzy talks Drizzy.
Oh, now that's gold, right?
That's a poetry potluck level of time.
Jesus, you guys are vets.
We're used to this.
Where are we gonna put this? Lightning in a bottle, dude.
Oh, God,
Write it down.
Brizzy talks Drizzy. I love that, man. Cool beans. Well, guys,
You're the corniest dude alive.
is Cool Beans corny?
Yeah, dude, it's been corny.
This comes from Hot Rod. That's like
Hot Rod's corny.
No,
it's
it's
the most
not.
awkward comedy ever,
awkward
dude.
comedy. That's a
It is
classic.
awkward. You know it's awkward. Andy Samberg and Bill Hader in the same. It's awkward.
What do you mean by awkward?
The dialogue, it's stilted. It's weird. There's that drink.
That's what makes it bad. Yeah, it doesn't make it.
I'm not saying the joke. Yeah, it's just awkward. It's like cringy in a good way, where it's like, oh my god, dude, this conversation.
I use Cool Beans so much, man. Like,
Shouldn't.
Should or shouldn't?
For the viewers at home, I shook my head no when he said that.
I like it, man. I don't want to stick to it or like.
You know, you got no shame in your game, man. I think Boom and I have talked about it. Like you really, you got no shame, dude.
Cool beans, you know. It's all cool beans.
It's not like Matthew McConaughey. All right. Cool beans. Oh man.
It's been a good episode, y'all.
I keep on getting older, but the poetry stays the same way.
We just were watching Dazed and Confused. I've never watched it before, and we picked it up like a quarter of the way through and had no idea what we were watching. But I recognized Matthew McConaughey. I'm like, oh my god, this is.
Oh, I know that guy.
Family Guy does skits on this, and it's Dazed and Confused. I looked it up.
I think.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey behind Drake is probably my favorite person. I love.
For what reason?
Well, I like the accent is top notch, and then two, his one book I read, it's called Green Lights. It's a good book. That's a real good book. It's like kind of like a self-help almost, kind of like a. Yeah, I would say I think that's the only way I could really sum it up, self-help. But it was cool. It was a cool book. Then he was on a podcast I listened to, and he was just like talking about like his story, how he came up. Dude worked on like a farm for like years before he even got into acting.
Oh, it's like Boom, presumably. That just feels like with this kind of strength and look.
Farmer.
Like I know you aren't, but doesn't it feel that way? like
a farmer?
Yeah. I can see him work in the field.
You know, that's not to keep going down a rabbit hole, but that could be a dream of mine, man. You know how peaceful that lifestyle probably is.
Probably not.
No,
like,
lots of.
I know.
A lot of work.
Back-breaking hard work.
But you think the work
sun up to sundown
is peaceful?
Very much like not making enough money. You know, it's a hard business.
Yeah.
So, the guy I work with, like, he's a farmer, like full-time outside of this job,
you know what people
and
won't
has
tell
to
you?
have this
You know
job
what people won't tell
because
you?
he can't make. You know, like it's a lot. Just
What you
all
gotta
depends on the seasons. You're not in control. It's tough.
I mean, I don't know a lot about farming, but I don't think any money's in those crops, man. I think what you got to do if you're farming, you get some alpaca, and then you shear those alpaca, you know? Because, like, who has alpaca fur, you know? Where are you going to get that? It's probably going to be pricey, you know?
My third grade teacher was an alpaca farmer.
Really? I feel like that'd be a cool farm. I follow this Twitter account that farms alpacas, and it's just so interesting. Adorable, too.
Yeah, my third grade teacher was an alpaca.
Oh, Jesus. Cool, man.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Oh, man. Keep on getting older, but alpaca teacher stays the same age.
Yeah. What's the Matthew McConaughey quote? Hey. I don't think that's it. That doesn't sound right.
I think you're thinking of all right, where, you know, with the repetition and all that.
I'm thinking hey, but I don't think it's.
Hey.
No, it's like hey.
Hey,
it's Fat Albert.
Yeah,
That's not Matthew McConaughey.
No, not even a
It sounds
little.
like something he'd say.
I mean,
if he was
perhaps he
Fat
could
Albert,
see.
if that was something that intrigued him.
See, this is where I think like my podcast would be about, you know, just like some
Hey,
chat.
quit trying to rope us into this. We're gonna stop it right now.
This isn't like a
Go
soft.
check out my podcast.
It feels like a soft spin-off, like the Cleveland Show, where it's like Family Guy still exists, but the Cleveland Show got spun off into it.
So you guys saying I want to be a spin-off of you guys? Because
That's how you're pitching it to us, to our audience.
No, because mine's not going to be book advice. Mine's going to be...
Yeah, and Cleveland Show wasn't about any of the stuff that Family Guy was about.
Yeah.
What? That's, like, they still... you're right. You know what? I take it back. That's a good thing. Because, like, they still see characters, but I don't probably
Yeah, we'd exist in the same universe, just
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
running parallel to each other.
like,
with
Well,
it's like the X-Men
my
and the
podcast is actually gonna be
Avengers.
in the
It's like
fourth dimension. So.
it's all Marvel, but
the fourth dimension.
Yeah, so
Explain what you mean.
figure it out. That's for the
Figure
guests.
it out.
Yeah. That's for the guests to figure out when they come check out Brizzy Talks Jersey.
Thank you, Nate. Shaw, bro. I'm living in the fourth dimension. What's that mean? I don't know, bro. You tell me.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Is that scene? Is that
think-
scene?
that's not what we do. Like,
Get
that's over it.
Get a little clip thing.
All right, Bam. Do you have anything to say before we give you the shepherd's cane for the night?
Conclusion thoughts. What about? About poetry or about?
Just in general. Conclusion thoughts.
What things going on?
It's not that deep. It's not.
I could have said no. You could.
I want to leave the viewers with something to ponder.
Ask them a question.
All right, think of this.
Think about this, guys.
What do you think? A question. Okay, all right. You're in a lake. And your goal is to survive. You're getting pulled down by something. I don't know where I'm going with this, man. Don't let that thing pull you down. And my question would be, I'm gonna pass it to you guys.
Nobody has to ask a question.
I was asked to. So, all right.
No, you were asked if you wanted to. If you had anything to say, we're about to sign off. Just anything to close
I'll
out.
pose them a question. Why does Bam refuse to stay on topic?
All right. My last question would be leave it in the comments, how interested are you guys in the new podcast coming with Brizzy? Also, what did you guys think of my poetry? I'm looking for feedback. Looking for
Dude, I'm gonna put an emoji thumbs down at Bam.
Yeah, there might be no hate. Give me criticism.
Only positive.
Give me criticism, but don't.
I only want compliments, no criticism.
I'll put an asterisk and it just says like raspberry, where it's like well, I'm like no. Yeah, for the viewers at home, I did a thumbs down while I did that raspberry.
Man, this is.
What's he doing over there?
He's giving his conclusion thoughts.
Conclusion thoughts. What?
I don't know why.
That's gonna be a segment.
He's sounding like a Neanderthal, dude.
Just-
So you just got thought of a block of ice. Conclusion thoughts.
Maybe
We'll
like
talk
final thoughts, like something like that.
or like
Is that separate
conclusions.
from-
Last words, like
Well, no, you're done talking.
Okay.
You're done. That's it.
Cut off. All right.
Well, yeah, it's about to be
Understandable.
over. Yeah,
we're
yeah,
done.
you've hit
We're
your
all
limit,
done.
dude. We're done
Don't get
passing
a word
any
count
drinks.
for you.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Till next time.
We appreciate it.
Until next time.
Thank you for
pleasure.
sticking with us.
Always.
not you.
Talking about. No. I'm talking to the viewers, dude.
Thanks for having me. Oh man.
Oh my god.
All right, viewers, thank you for sticking with us. Having Spice.
I'm Boom. He's Bam. And we'll see you soon.